Good afternoon to you all. Welcome to this episode of Women Rise. My name is Nayiga Madreen, and today we have the first female police cadet. I know if many of you don't know her, this is the chance for you to know who the first woman in police was in Uganda, the first female police cadet in Uganda, and that is none other than SSP Rtd Jane Nakabiri. Yes, we are really honored to have her in our presence for our viewers. Of course, we are willing to and ready to learn more from her experience with her career and of course with the other work that she has done for the people of Uganda. Yes, allow me welcome her. You're very welcome, madam.
Right.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
madam.
meeting you too.
Yes.
Yes, and to our viewers, please say hello to our viewers and briefly introduce yourself.
Hello, viewers. I am Nakabiri Jane, retired Senior Superintendent of Police. I joined the police force in 1963, immediately after independence.
Yes.
I had to come in because there was a European woman who had come in from UK and who started the section of women police in Uganda, and
yes.
that was in 1961.
Okay.
So after independence, they didn't renew her a contract after 3 years. So they advertised the post. I applied. And
got the position.
I got the position.
All right. So to our viewer there, someone will want to know, where is Nakabiri born from? Where does she go to school? And so that people know your background, education background too.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm born in Ibanda. It's now a district in Ankole. My late father, Yoweri Lugwana, was sent from Buganda to Ibanda. He went to Ibanda as a Gombora chief to help raise the status of health, education, plus. And I got born in Ibanda. But I am a Muganda
yes.
woman.
Yes.
I studied in Ibanda from P1, P2, but because I was leading in a class all the terms I was in that school, the Ankole administration heard of it. Said, oh, in Uganda there is a small girl who is always first, and yet other children are very big and old. So they came, visited the school, they found me. Oh, they said, no, let's have somebody from Ankole through our hands. So they offered me a bursary and took me from Ibanda to Bweranyangi Girls' School. At that time, it was the only school by Europeans. So I went there from primary 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, at that time, primary was ending in P6. So I went for the junior school. That was P7, P8. We started Chevambi Girls' School.
Yes.
Chevambi, it's in Fort Portal.
Yes.
So the Europeans were starting a secondary school there, and they appealed to us about 4 girls. We went with them. So that was my junior section.
Okay.
And after that, I went to King's College Bodo. Of course.
Of course.
The school. I'm proud of it.
The good school in Uganda.
I do.
Wow.
That is yours. But me, I said the school.
The school.
Because we know it. It brought us up well, and we were well placed in Uganda.
Yes. Okay.
So it wasn't only academically, but even in person, even in the jobs we held and we worked for so many years.
It nurtured you so well.
Very well. Yes, even my brothers, my sisters, when I meet them, we are happy about the status we hold.
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So after Budo in 1961, that's when I had my Cambridge School certificate. In 63, first I got a job in Mulago Hospital. I was a receptionist. Mulago Hospital had just been opened. I got a job as a receptionist to the senior consultants, the professors. So I used to book patients for them. It was a nice paying job. I was getting 750.
Okay.
And as I was working there, I read in the news. Then it was Uganda Gas. It was the government paper. They were advertising a job training in Uganda Police Force for the post of cadet, assistant, superintendent of police. Yeah.
Okay.
So I applied.
You applied.
I was shortlisted. I went for the interview. We were about 5 girls, I think. 2 were still studying in Makerere University, second year, law.
Yes.
1 girl had come from Gayaza after senior 6. Another girl from Namagunga, senior 6. But me, I was senior 4. My God, I came in like I can't forget that day because I was excited.
Yes. I
knew if I go through, I will have better my life. I will have stepped up.
True.
And the salary attached was good because there I was getting 750 and this post was 1,245 shillings.
Wow.
So I went for the interview. Good enough.
I went the position.
Oh yeah, I got the post.
Amazing, because you're the senior 4 and then you're competing with people who are
Makerere.
Yes. It is really amazing that
second
you
year
got the position.
In law.
Yes.
And of course in police it was law. Studies were tied about law.
About law.
Okay. Then you can have some other things added, like the police standing orders and the rest.
Wow.
So I went in. I joined in 1963, 1st July.
Okay.
The European lady who started the section left that very month, 30th July 1963. So they called me from the training. The college was at Naguru, because at Chibuli it was for the other ranks. And since I started as an officer, I was at the police college, Naguru. So they came, got me out of the class. You come. The woman, he gave me a bunch of keys. This one opens here. That one is for the store. This one is this. This one are those files for the court. See this? My God. Everything was like, Of course, I almost told them I can't have,
can't have
whatever, all that stuff you are talking about
yes.
in my head at once. But the inner heart told me, say, you keep quiet. Let them do what they want to do, and you go back to your training.
And someone will want to know, where do you get the inspiration from to first of all apply for the job? Did you?
I was looking for jobs.
Ah,
I got a job in the Ministry of Health.
okay.
I in fact applied for another job in Ministry of Health. It was for registered nursing. I got the place, but I didn't take it up. I was as a receptionist, but still looking for a job which would fit me to take me forward.
You didn't have any,
I
feelings?
got the registered nursing admission. But then, second thought, I told you about the inner heart, said, Jane, will you manage?
Police.
They nurse old wounds and pass to be smelling. You better retain what you have. The other job had better money.
Okay.
But I didn't take it because
The
of that.
conditions, yes.
Whereas if my heart had told me, you get over it, you get used, certainly I would. I'm not telling you that the police was best. Oh, the parade.
The parade.
If you went wrong one step, baton, papa, on the legs, papa, smarten up.
And that scares many people nowadays, because the training that you people go through, I think it is
no, I wouldn't call it steering.
Okay.
It was straightening me into the job.
Into the job. Yes.
Maybe I wouldn't be what I am. Yes.
Okay. So you've gotten the position. So tell us about how you felt. How do you handle this new role? You're still a young person.
Well,
yes.
The Europeans then were the most people, in positions after independence. And that's why they trained me to take over the European woman who had come to train. So it was still so many Europeans around. And they decided to put me into a class of 4 boys who were training for cadet, assistant superintendent of police. They said, although those boys had started earlier, they said, let's put her into that class. After the others, when they get finished, we'll see what to do to polish her maybe more. So I went and joined the class of 4 boys. The course was 6 months. And they had done 3 months in administration. They were remaining with 3 months practicals. But they said, no, let her go and see what she can produce. When the course ended, I didn't fail the exams.
Okay.
In fact, one boy came behind me. We were 5. I became 4th.
The only girl.
Well, me, I didn't grow like that. I'm a girl and a boy and what. And it really helped me even as a policewoman. Because you would come as a man thinking you are going to have me, but how?
But how?
Is it because I'm a woman? No, I'm a human being and it's me.
Yes.
It's my life.
Yes.
You imagine, I was very young. I was very fresh. I was proud of myself.
Proud of yourself.
I was proud of my education, my being.
Yes.
So no man would manage to make me do what I don't want to do.
Very important.
Very important to you young ladies.
Yes.
In jobs, wherever you are, stand firm, do what you have to do what your inner heart tells you. But don't just give up yourself just because you need the job. Just no, be proud of your body.
Yes.
And God will help you to go through. So that was my start. And the Europeans got more proud of me, more than at the interview time, because I impressed them.
You impressed them?
Yes.
Even when you're working on the job?
Even when I was working on the no training.
Yes.
To get even to where I got, and they never added anything to me. They were wondering how I made it. And they said the government of United Kingdom will offer me to take me to UK, join the Metropolitan Police, see how they work, see what they do, see the challenges they have, you know, to groom me up for my post. He said, before you go to that office they gave you, we are taking you to our home. You stay in the Metropolitan Police, stay with them, work with them. You come out when you have added on something. I thanked them.
Wow.
And indeed, after 2 years, when I got confirmed into my job, they took me.
And someone who is watching us now, maybe a young woman wants to do something and maybe focused. Someone will want to know what kept you focused on your job, and how did you manage, you know, to also please the Europeans for such an opportunity?
One, I don't want to say that I was a clever girl.
Okay.
But I was.
But you were.
Yes.
Yes.
In my young days, even to get the bursary of Ankori, it's because I used to be the first in class, where there were big boys and so on.
Yes.
They were impressed. So my head helped me. And I kept that bursary up to senior. I never paid school fees in any school. Yes. So these Europeans found me when I was steady as a person, a young person. So they took me to UK. I said, even that photograph, that one.
Yes.
I was coming. That was the
Woman Police Cadet studies in London.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So she was taking me to the airport to come back. And even they thought wider, even more about me, and said, now, Metropolitan Police is a big policy. Let's take you to Yorkshire for 3 months, because their country is small. So, Metropolitan is very big to Uganda. The whole London is big. So they took me to Yorkshire 3 months. Then I came back.
Okay. So someone will also want to know some of the roles or duties that you played when you were the police cadet.
The roles?
Yes, some of the roles that you did.
Wow. I will start by saying men were around with big posts here in the army, where everybody thought that they would reach me. That was a scare, because nobody would be allowed in that room. When the regime of Amin came, said, now, what am I going to do? Everybody was coming up, lying up. said, no. I said, no. I have a smoker. I was having a Toyota Corona. Would you like to know more? My boyfriend gave me a Peugeot 504. He went further and gave me a Benz 220. But because for him I had loved him. But these others, no. So I bought, when we discussed, he said, now I need a faster car. For these people not to chase me on the road and then I disappear. Because whoever would disappear wouldn't come back. So we bought a rally car. From here to Masaka, 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Yeah. To Jinja, 25 minutes. I say I will sleep in Tororo. I go. Come back very early. By 7 I'm in the office. So those people who are waiting around my home, wouldn't find me. So that was the life. Now, that was 71. And 73, life continued to become harder. I said, now what do I do? I asked the head of state, because women were not being allowed to hold arms. I said, but we are women, we have the head, we have the hands. We can.
Yes.
Please adjust. Say, oh, is that what you want? I said, yes. No, he was also giving an eye. He agreed. So it was changed in the police running orders. Me, I thought I would hide in going for training arms so that many people don't see me to remember that I'm there.
Yes.
So I went to Bujagari, trained, started training arms. If you can see that photograph there.
The other one.
That one.
Yes.
It was in preparation of East and Central Armed Forces competition. That was 1976. And because here locally, the competition is between the army, police, and prisons. I used to be number one. Now, Amin told his army, he said, you men, you are boring. Woman, each time I come to see how you are shooting, she's leading.
She's the leader.
What can't you do? You know, started disciplining them by words. Say, now, allow me, we make one team of women. They go with you in your uniform, army uniform, and I know she will bring the cup to me. My friend, I brought back the overall best cup.
Wow. As the overall best shooter.
Exactly.
In 1976.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I got a rank of superintendent. Senior superintendent
of
police.
Wow.
Those two ranks were given to me in person by Amin as a president. Because these other men wouldn't promote me having refused them.
Okay.
But God had given me a vision. When I started work, I started keeping money. Those boxes you hear of 1 shilling. 6 months, 6 years, I had collected money to fulfill my dream of buying land and I build rentals.
Wow. So you first built rentals before your own house?
I was still working, but sideway, I had a manager to do it.
Okay.
I built residence. I built 4 houses.
Wow.
Four houses with a garage, fence, both quarter.
Wow.
Each one was giving me 900.
A month?
A
month?
A month.
Okay.
The job was giving me 1,245. And now 3 houses were giving me 2,700.
Wow, that is so beautiful. Now, how did you manage police work and then family?
Oh, it was also another point. I was growing. As you see me, those photographs there, including that parade,
yes,
1975.
Yes.
That was the beginning of International Women's Day. I'll tell you about the family after the International Women's Day.
Yes.
I got a chance, to me, I take it as a chance in my life, because I was chosen to go to America to participate in writing the document which started the International Women's Year in 1975. And that was in Mexico. And I participated, we made the document, and when it started, when I came back, when the day came, 8th March 1975, and being that it was the first year, I am the one who led the parade to officiate that day here in England. Yes. Yes. That was the International Women's Year.
Day.
And as we were there in the meeting, the Negro, black people were so proud of me, because my rank was, then I was a superintendent of police. And it was very difficult for people, for women around the world.
Yes.
We were about 40 countries which made that document. So when the black Negro women in America saw, they were inspired, and they invited 30 women. I was included.
Wow.
They took us to America to show us how they are helping their fellow women to get up with life financially. But what was surprising, a woman who had built 4 houses here, I was touring to see a woman with a small little house, mud and water, 1 pig. You move to another. Somewhere you sleep 2 days, 3 days, for a month and a half. We toured the whole states. You ask me any.
You know.
Oh, I do. I do.
Wow.
So for the family, after the bringing back the trophy here, the overall best cup, now I said, I've been hiding in that. What else can take me outside the eyes of those people who are bothering me?
Yes.
I decided. I said, let me now start getting children. They see me ballooned. Then they will have no urge. Yeah, that woman is useless, you know? Because now they can't apply. I said, and I can't take the man to church. because they will kill him. Say, this is the man who made us not rich. They would take his life. So we kept 2 houses, his home, my home. And whenever I would smell a rat, I would sleep in Jinja, in a hotel, maybe Mbari, maybe Tururu, maybe Masaka, because I had a fast car.
That would run very fast.
By 7 in the morning, I'm in the office. Not at the house where they will come and pick me from. You see? I'll have lunch at the office, have supper wherever I choose to sleep. But then I started family. 77, 78, 79, 80. 4 children. 4 years.
4 years. Wow.
It covered me.
Yeah, it did.
So when Amin went in 79, I got married to that man of 4 children. I got married, and in 81, that's when I retired.
You retired in
81. And I made the wedding in 81.
Okay.
I had no attachment now.
All right. So after your retirement, what do you focus on doing?
My dear little girl, I call you little girl. When you urge yourself into working hard, you don't stop. When I built the first 4 houses, I didn't stop because money kept on growing. Yes. So I kept on building. I first bought in Natete, built houses. When the land got finished, I started thinking, where will I put my life after retirement? Because I saw I wouldn't really be fitting to go back to the village. I've studied here in Kampala. Then I go to Ivanda. I said, no, let me get a place and get my farm home. This is the one. So I bought here in 1976 when I started planning of a family. Then I planned where should my retirement will be. So I bought here in 1976. And because although I was in Kampala, I kept building here. And one part is for rentals. I have shops the other side of the road, and this side where I am, but behind the shops, that's where I live. I put shops and I put a road to the shops through. And that road now is Nakabiri Jane Road.
Wow.
How many people have you seen with roads when they are still alive?
Very few, by the way.
They give them roads after they are
gone.
So I'm very proud.
Very. And we are really so proud of you. Very, very proud of you.
Now, you being proud of me, it starts with me to be proud of myself. So my presentation, my being, my works, my neighborhood, I have to help people. I'm here. I'm a policewoman. Ever. You come with a problem, we'll talk. You go when maybe you are relieved. I don't need the money because I made the money. And don't take it that I have money.
We shall come knocking.
No, I don't have the money, but I made the money.
You made the money. Wow.
So it keeps working. It keeps rotating. It doesn't stay there as money. It's because somebody will hear, that woman is good. Let's go for the money. Money is not there, my friends.
Yes.
It's not there.
Wow. All right. So it is really a beautiful conversation, and I think you're learning a lot from her experience. And as we are chatting with her, she mentioned save the little you have.
Exactly.
Even if it is
After some
1,000,
time,
yes.
it will start you another better life.
Yes.
It will start you another
And her
better life.
retirement plan. I think you've had her retirement plan.
From 76, then I retired 81.
81.
There were some years there of planning.
Yes.
What I forgot to tell you, sometime when I was trying to save, I didn't forget my mother, because my father died when I was about 6 years or 7. But my mother kept on us. We all went to school, and to the best schools, because we are children of the chief.
Yes.
After that, when I started saving, I didn't forget my mother, because he stuck to the family and everybody was educated and well. So I bought 20 heads of exotic cows from a government farm which was at Guyana there in Bolo, and took the 20 cows to my mother.
Wow.
I wanted her to be happy. I said, your husband left you, but we children were with
Here
you.
for her. Wow.
So she became a manager in a farm. She was so happy. She would put on overall white, gumboots white, go and see how the cows are. You know, at least it pleased her.
Wow.
And I built some shops in Uganda where she was, to really make her comfortable. Yes. I actually sold the cows, and there were so many, they had multiplied, but I couldn't keep them myself after her death.
Wow,
I couldn't, yes.
All right. I think that also teaches us a lesson that when you get a chance to be successful, do not forget
Your
people at
parents.
home, and
Yes,
most
your
importantly, your parents.
Yes, your parents.
Very important.
Correct.
Yes. And so as we come to maybe the end of the conversation, we want you to talk to our young women who are watching us, these young girls who want to maybe be in your position, the position that you were in before.
There are many now. There are many,
very, very
and
many.
I'm proud of them. And whenever I meet them, I introduce myself to them, because they don't know me. There is a bar somewhere in between.
Yes.
There is a bar between me and those women. And we should be one.
We should be one.
You never know.
Yes.
Maybe I could add something to
them.
Their work.
Of course.
Or their being. Because, believe me or not, I'm an elder.
True.
I'm 84 years.
84 years.
84 years.
And you're still looking so lovely.
Wow. And I've been very sick. You can't believe it. They've just made a transplant of bone marrow.
Bone marrow transplant.
Here.
Whoa.
And I'm talking to my dear brothers and sisters and children. This transplant is being made here
in
Uganda. The Indians chose Uganda in African countries and gave them to do that because Uganda have taken so many children to study in India. Like the Japan gave us the road of Wakariga to Natete. They made it in their mind because we were buying so many Japan vehicles. These Indians have given us that. I was a third person to be done that transplant of bone marrow here in Uganda.
Wow.
Oh, it is slightly expensive, but life.
Yes, life is important.
You put in as much as you can.
Yes.
I'm not telling you that it's been easy. I'm coming out of it. I'm not completely out of the exercise. But since I can sit here and talk to you, you know the strength has come back. And I can walk from here to outside there without holding somebody else. Yeah.
Wow, and we thank God for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you for also looking so lovely and beautiful.
I like myself. I love myself. I like my job. I'm still me as me, part of it.
Part of it.
Part of the security of Uganda. You know how we are. I'm not going to that.
Yes.
But where I can lend a hand, where I can do something,
you do.
I'll do it.
Wow. Wow.
I'll do it.
And
so to the girls,
yes,
I'm telling you to be courageous. I'm telling you first and foremost to love your God. Let God be everything to you, and He will lead you into a better life. I'm not saying you don't have good life, but God is our creator. He knows everything on us. What we were from when we were born and where we are going, He knows. So trust in Him. Be with Him. He'll help you to do what you want to do. Do properly whatever you are doing. Let me take you down, down, down. If you are a girl, I'm very much interested in uplifting the hearts of girls.
yes, yes.
Or middle girl or woman now. Whatever you are doing, like you have a stand of selling tomatoes, do it well. Buy the tomatoes, clean them well, clean the place you are selling from. If somebody comes to you, offer a small smile, sell something, that person who has come to buy from your store will come back.
We'll come back.
Because you've been good
Yes.
in His presence. Say, oh, I go and buy from that woman. You see?
Because
it's the way you are taking yourself before the people. So do whatever you are doing with all your heart. You'll certainly get the fruits. You certainly get the fruits. Men, don't say I'm not talking to you. You are hearing what I'm talking. You are my brothers.
Yes.
Even when I came here in Salama, the place had no houses. I bought it when it was virgin. You imagine to put a road in a place you bought. It was big.
Yeah.
And shops and residents. Here in my fence, I have 12 families.
Wow.
Because I didn't choose to be in my fence by myself. Why? Why live in isolation when I'm getting old?
You want people around.
If I sit there on my veranda, I see people coming from job. I see them going out, and life continues. You can't be just and start lamenting, now who will come to me? No, make it yourself. Make it yourself.
Wow, wow.
Yes, so the first thing I did when I came here in Salama, I built a market place, small, but for women.
Oh.
Yes. Women were bad off. Children were bad off. A woman would come from the home holding a child. Things is coming and the child is, because it is sweet. Said, what type of life is this? I said, I must get these women better, to have better families.
Yes.
So I I put aside a small place, made a market made of papyrus with a cavera inside so that the rain doesn't come to them. Gave them 30,000 each.
Oh.
And helped them to buy. You are going to sell menvu, I will go with you in Maika, we buy menvu. You are going to sell tomatoes, the balance is yours. But we buy something to start with. And my dear men, I involved some men in that Katari because I couldn't do sorry women without men.
We need
so
each
for
other.
Men is to have a meat stand. Somebody who was bringing 1.5 kilos. For men, I gave them 100,000. Hey, to feel better, they are more than those women who are getting 30, you know?
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. I think we are really time bad, but I'll give our guest a few minutes to say her concluding remarks, and yes, we end the show.
Okay. Can I say hello to some people?
Of course.
Thank you. To my viewers who are viewing me, I'm your friend, Nakabiri Jane Nancy, who is talking to you. This lady approached me about the program. I said, now, I'm old. What words do you need from an old woman like me? Say, no. I want your small words. You talk to people, talk to us, me inclusive. I'm sure we'll pick out something, because if an older speaks, you can't fail to get at least a word or two. So, my friends, thank you for keeping yourself. And when we are sick, we thank people who pray for us. We thank people who come and visit us. I'm so grateful. And if you want to know more about me, this is my telephone, 078078030. 078780740. And if you have this Dakusereza phone, Google that name, Nakabiri Jane Nancy. You will read about me. You have known about me, and there is another version in the Google.
Yes.
So, I'm so grateful to my dear lady who came, and to you all, I'm saying bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. You've been lovely viewers. Till next time, see you.